This is Bourbon Jackson. Today is July the 23rd, Monday, and I'm here to post another educational video. It's amazing how this month is almost gone and it's almost August. Wow, the summertime is just about gone. Wow. But today I want to talk about, autoimmune responses. I've made a couple videos about this, and today I just want to get into more detail about autoimmune responses. And if you don't know me, then my name is Bourbon Jackson, and I used to have the HSV1, the oral herpes on my lip back in 2010. Matter of fact, it was January of 2010 when I got this condition. And from there, I took myself on a rampage to eradicate the condition. I've done that. I've also been able to eradicate things such as black mold from my body, and I also cure myself of anxiety attacks. I did that when I was in my early 20s. I'm now 36 years old. So, for me, it's always been a passion to educate people and, through health and wellness. I was a professional trainer here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've trained with stars such as Whitney Houston, been in Black Men's Magazine, People Magazine, all that good stuff. But, none of that stuff that I did would equal what I'm doing now. So it's definitely it's a passion of mine to do what I do every day and to see people get well. To give you a testimony, I had someone that I know close to me in my family was always suffering with allergy attacks anytime she would get around fish. As a child, if you cook fish, brought fish in her midst, she would just start coughing and gagging, and she would break out in this rash like all over her body. I put her on one of my protocols for my leaky gut procedure, and I think she did it for like 14 to 15 days. And so she called me and was like, "Look," she said, "I went out and bought some seafood, and I ate it, and I didn't have the reaction." I was like, "Really?" Like, "Yeah." So, when you start talking about food allergies, asthma, sinus problems, digestive issues, viruses, parasites, acne outbreak on your face, food allergy outbreaks on your mouth, all of that stuff, you know what? All of that stuff is caused by one condition, which is called leaky gut. Okay, and what you're seeing on your skin is what's called an autoimmune response. Okay, so when it comes to herpes per se, when you have an outbreak of herpes on your mouth or your private areas, or if you have things like herpes zoster, you have these outbreaks. What you're having an outbreak from an autoimmune response. The body is responding to something that is roaming your body. Okay, that should not be down in the immunity. So as the body immunity is like a tank gun. And matter of fact, the body immunity is so powerful that it can actually kill you. There have been cases of people who have consumed like wheat products, and the attack was so bad that they died from that. Well, that's because the wheat was in the area of the body where it should not have been, and the body is just like a machine gun. It began to attack, and if the body's attacking that wheat or that virus or that peanut or whatever inside the bloodstream, your body and your cells is in the crossfire. And so, since the cells are in the crossfire of the body shooting something inside the bloodstream, this is when you begin to see all these outbreaks appearing on your skin, on your face. Acne outbreaks, the same thing. One of the biggest lies is that people say that acne is caused by chocolate. When I was younger, I used to have really bad skin. I mean, black spots, mold, blackheads, the whole nine on my face as a teenager. When I began to cleanse my body, really get into cleansing the system, all those outbreaks left. I can go and eat chocolate bars and I'm fine. My face don't break out because I had a chocolate bar. So the myth of that chocolate breakout, acne is caused by chocolate. No, acne is caused by your colon, your intestinal lining. It is impacted with fecal, with undigested food. And that's the reason why it's coming out on your skin. Anytime you have anything, I don't care what type of outbreak it is, anytime anything appear in your skin, whether it be from a virus outbreak, an acne outbreak, a rash, hives, it's all due to the intestinal lining is impacted. Not only is the intestinal lining impacted, but other organs of the body, they are filled with toxins. Your whole body is completely filled with toxins until you begin to detoxify yourself anywhere from 3 to 6 months, sometimes even 2 years, to get the body back into balance. It's all about getting the body back into balance. If you have an anxiety attack, it's because you have so much toxins inside your body that your body is out of balance. Okay, and it takes time to get the body back into balance. One of the biggest things I see over here is that people, they are so anxious to get back to that man-made lifestyle. You know, all the junk. It's the junk. The junk inside the body is the reason why you're so sick. Okay, so even if you're having conditions, you know, such as sinus problems, headaches, acne outbreaks, you're having problems digesting food, your lactose intolerance, you have bloating due to gas, you have your legs fill up because of liquid fluid inside the body, you have inflammation, you have pain in your joints. All of that stuff I just named is all due to one thing: you having an autoimmune response. And until you take time to cleanse first and to heal the gut, you're going to keep having these conditions. Now, when it comes to herpes and everything, you just added another condition to your other conditions, which is going to make the body respond to that as well. Okay, so in order to stop a herpes outbreak, an acne outbreak, a sinus attack, or a food allergy attack, you must do a couple of things. Number one, you must come off all the man-made junk, number one, and you must focus on healing the gut lining. Sometimes the gut can take anywhere from 2 years to heal completely. And you got to understand, folks, is that, you know, the wheat that you're consuming today, it is not the same wheat that your parents had. It's not the same stuff. The dairy that you are consuming today, it is not the same dairy that your parents had. They are putting things like casein, which is not even dairy. Casein is some old man-made stuff, and when you consume this, the bodies are up. That's a foreign invader attack. Now we have GMO foods, which is fake food. Your parents did not have no GMO foods. So once again, when you're eating fake food, the bodies are up. That's a parasite, a virus attack. See, that's the problem. The body's being fooled into what is called fake perception. And it's the fake perception that's making the immunity stay on guard all the time. It's constantly trying to shoot whatever come down in there. And one of the biggest things they're doing right now with strawberries, they are putting the gene from a fish. This fish is in the Antarctic, but they're putting the gene from this fish inside the strawberries, so that the strawberries don't freeze. Well, when you eat these strawberries, the bodies are up. That's a virus attack. So see, even the foods that we're eating today, they are designed to make the immunity attack itself. And when the immunity attack itself, this is when you get food allergy outbreaks on your mouth. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is out there is that herpes is not the only thing that causes an autoimmune response that causes outbreaks. We have a slew of things out there. I mean, a list of things out there. The main problem is to stop all, and I do mean to stop all autoimmune responses. That's the problem. You must learn to stop your body from attacking itself, or from attacking whatever is inside the body that making the body to attack itself. And that could be anything from a virus to food leaking down in the bloodstream. Now, you know, I mean, I was talking to a doctor, a natural doctor here in Atlanta, and his son bit into an apple, okay, and his whole mouth broke out. His son didn't even have any herpes at all, but his whole mouth broke out because, number one, maybe the apple was sprayed down with some chemicals and the body responded to chemicals. See, an autoimmune response can occur from anything. It can occur from things in nature like pollen. Okay, it can occur from chemicals on foods, which we know they're putting a lot of pesticides and everything, herbicides on our food. When you eat that, the body's up. There's something foreign invader coming down here again is going to respond the same way. So see, we have to learn that our food, this Rockefeller program that we live in, the food that you're eating is designed to kill you. It's designed to kill you. It's designed to mess up your gut. We know going in, if you're out there, you drink alcohol, they have told you that alcohol consumption will put holes in your liver. Not only your liver, but it will also put holes in your intestinal lining. So see, people see one thing about the Illuminati, they tell you what this stuff would do to you, and you still take it. Now, here in Atlanta right now, I was driving downtown and I seen on a billboard, it blew my mind. On this billboard, it says curingprostatecancer.com on a billboard. And that billboard has been up now for about, I say about 7 or 8 months. And after all that time, it's out there. Everybody here can see this big billboard. But you know what? It has not made the news. It has not made the news. How come that billboard has not made the news? Because it's not going to. It's not going to. So even though people they see this big billboard and they're driving by, they're saying, yeah, that's a scam. That's a scam. That's not real. So it's all about mindset. If you don't believe what I'm doing over here is not real, you're right. But if you believe that what I'm doing over here is real, then you're right. What I can tell you out there is that my condition has been eradicated, and the world, people out there in the world that hear what I'm doing and take what I'm doing serious, they are also being healed. If you're out there and you want to be healed, you don't want to play games, you don't want to get into some type of argument with me or whatever, but you want to be healed, then you should give me a call. This is Bourbon Jackson on a mission to educate